This is a good question. This is the Grindavík Rift Valley. And this is where we have all the earthquakes happening. And this is today's chart. You can see that it shows the concentration of the earthquakes in the Grindavík Rift Valley and also adjacent one in the Tensile. So why such a thing happens? For that, we have to know the mechanics of these solids. We have the Eurasia and Americas plate. Both sides are pulling apart. And if we refer to our knowledge of the material science, we know that when you pull apart, for example, this in this case a steel rod, it will eventually break after a point. Yes, it stretches for a while, and then when it reaches the breaking point, it separates. We have in the rocks similar things. This is called Boudinage in the rocks. We can see that. And Boudinage can happen in any scale, as small as those ones that you saw the coin was showing, or in the continental scales. In this case, we are seeing this in the Iceland, in a huge recognize peninsula that is part of the Iceland. And blocks of rock are Boudinage. Boudinage means sausage making. Practically, you pull apart and part of it gets thin and breaks. And these breaks are the lines you see here. Mid-oceanic ridge is pulled apart by the pool slab or a slab pool of the Americas and the Eurasia. And this is creating this kind of thinning of the crust, breakage of it, and eruption. Magma can rise through this thin crust, form magma from the mantle. We know that mantle rises, forms magma, and then can erupt. The reservoirs form, for example, in this example, in the Schwarzenegger, and then it can erupt. This is what we are seeing in the Reykjanes Peninsula. Earthquakes are those breakages that we see happening all the time. They are full of these cracks in that area. We call it Grindavík Rift Valley. This is the name I've given to it. And mark the position of the fault lines. These are the main ones: fault line, and basin and range. This is how this mechanism of the cracks work, and then earthquakes are created and make pathway for they are making pathway for the lava to erupt. Something like this.